What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Reflective Shenanigans. Now, in episode 1, I talked about how I don't drink anymore and how I don't drink tequila. Now, the reason why I don't drink tequila is we'll get to that. So, let's reflect on that. Alright, guys, so I like to call tequila as it is. Judas in a bottle, because every time I drank it, it betrayed me. And for this story that I'm about to tell you, it is the best betrayal ever. So basically, back in 2011, at a local bar here in Cyprus, I was adopted by a couple as their bar son, which is perfectly fine. And they treated me to whatever I wanted to drink. It was very sweet of them. It only happened once, but that one time is the story. So we're drinking, started off with a few beers like you do, and then kind of upgraded to some good old Jack and Coke. And basically, my bar dad, he goes, "Eric, do you want to do a shot?" I go, "Well, yeah, absolutely." He goes, "What do you want?" I said, "Anything but tequila." So he walks back with 2 shots of Jose Gold. And I'm looking at it like, all right, maybe if I just do one, it'll be all right. 8 shots later, mind you, I'm sitting this entire time. I was at the bar, just sitting. I never once stood up to go to the bathroom. I never once stood up to go to the bar because I was just enjoying my company and drinking. And then by the time I left, I stood up, and that's when all the liquor just went, and I'm just like, whoa, this is going to be a bad night. So progressively, as I walked out to the parking lot, I got more and more into the Jack Sparrow stagger, and I finally made it to my car, and I shouldn't have driven, but whoops. So I make it to the edge of the parking lot, and I look to the right, and if I were to go right, I would have gone to my parents' house, and then I look left, and I could have gone to my friend's house. So I start to make a right, and then the second wave of drunk hit me, and I was just like, whoa, and I veer left, and I head to my friend's house, who lives like 2 minutes from the bar, opposing to my parents' house, which was like 10. So I make it to my friend's house, and she is out with her boyfriend, but her niece and niece's boyfriend were there, who I know, so that's always good. I walk in through the garage, and I am white girl wasted, just drunk off of tequila. And I stumble into her house, and they both look at me. They're like, "What's up, Eric?" I'm like, "Hey, guys." They're like, "You all right?" I was like, "I just need a drink." They're like, "Okay." And my friend is a flight attendant, so she has dozens upon dozens of those travel-sized liquor bottles. So I whip up a few Jack and Cokes, which, not a good idea. So I drink these, and I'm just getting worse and worse and worse. And they're like, "All right, Eric, well, we're going to go to bed." I was like, "Okay." And eventually, I make it to the couch, and I pass out. Here's where the story gets interesting. Because I thought I passed out for what felt like, in the eternity. But apparently, it was only like a minute, because I woke up to nature's call. And I've been in my friend's house quite a few times. I know exactly where her bathroom is. Except for tonight. Because I walked down the hallway. Instead of going all the way down the hallway and at the very end is the bathroom, I decided to veer left. So I veer left. I open a door. I close the door. I turn around and I face the door. Because that's where bathrooms are located. On the door. I drop trout and I start pissing. And then that's when I hear, "Eric, what are you doing?" So apparently the bathroom that I walked into wasn't a bathroom. It was actually my friend's niece and niece's boyfriend's bedroom, and I was pissing on their bedroom door. I didn't know this. And I keep hearing voices, but it's so incoherent. This was all relayed to me the next morning. And I'm pissing, and all of a sudden I just hear, Eric, stop! And I just go, I'm almost done. And I finish, I zip, open a door, walk over my piss puddle, because apparently I'm conscious enough for that aspect. I close the door, and you know the little locking pin in the door? As soon as I heard it click, it like sobered me up for a second. And I look to the left where the bathroom is, and I'm just like, uh-oh. Where did I just come? And then all of a sudden, just alcohol. And I stumble back towards the couch, and I pass out for like 10 hours. To be woken up, I'm just like, why are you yelling? And she's like, Mamie is so pissed off at you. I'm like, why? She's like, do you not remember what happened last night? I was like, no, and can you not yell? She goes, you pissed on our bedroom door and on the carpet. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, Mamie is super pissed off at you. So I stagger up, and I have like a glass of water, and I walk into the garage where my friend is, and she's just staring at me with like daggers. And I'm like, hey. She's just like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? I'm like, shh, I'm so sorry. Could you not yell? And she goes, oh, you don't want me to yell? Why? Because you pissed on my door? I was like, oh no. So, needless to say, Judas in a bottle betrayed me, pissed on my friend's door and carpet, and she made me clean it up with a toothbrush. After that, I cut off tequila, period. Haven't had a tequila since, and obviously I quit drinking alcohol altogether. But I just wanted to share that fun story with you of tequila, aka Judas in a bottle. Alright, guys. Well, this was the end of episode 2. Join me next week for episode 3, where I talk about another shenanigans aspect of my life. All right. Take care. Bye.